Good morning, students. Welcome back in the biology class. Today I am going to continue respiratory system of human beings. In previous class we will discuss about the different methods of respiration in different organisms. Now today we are going to discuss the respiratory system of human beings. Human beings, higher grade organism and most complex body organism, how respiration is carried out in this body. In human beings, respiration occurs in two steps. Number one is called extracellular respiration or breathing. Another one is called intracellular respiration or cellular respiration. Extracellular respiration and intracellular respiration. What does it mean? Inhalation of oxygen-rich air in the body and exhalation of carbon dioxide-rich air from the body. This is called breathing. And cellular respiration is the chemical process in which oxidation of glucose takes place in the cell, especially in mitochondria. The glucose is broken down with the help of oxygen, which we have already discussed that how respiration is carried out, what happens in this process. So oxygen break down the glucose molecules and release carbon dioxide as an end product. Energy is produced. So energy is produced in the cellular respiration and exchange of gases occurs in the breathing. Let us understand with the help of diagram breathing mechanism. How breathing occurs, how we take long breath, deep breath during exercise, what type of changes is going on. You will observe what happens when you breathe. When you breathe, in that time, diaphragm, which is attached with the rib muscles, first contract. When the muscles of diaphragm contract, lungs expand. When internal volume of lungs increases, pressure decreases. And then oxygen-rich air rush downward into the lungs. This process is called inhalation. I repeat, the muscles of diaphragm contract, internal volume of lungs increases and pressure decreases. Then oxygen-rich air rush downward. Just opposite in the case of exhalation. Again, diaphragm muscles relax. When diaphragm muscles relax, the volume of lungs decreases and pressure increases. It increases the excusing force and spews out carbon dioxide rich air to the environment. So inhalation is the process in which the muscles of diaphragm contract, oxygen rich air inhale. Exhalation is the process in which muscles of diaphragm relax and carbon dioxide rich air exhaled out to the body. This mechanism is called breathing. We can understand it with the help of the diagram of human respiratory system. Let us understand and observe the diagram of human respiratory system. Let us explain about different parts of human respiratory system. Human respiratory system have a vital organ, that is a vital organ system of the body. We breathe about 16,000 to 24,000 liter air per day. When the atmospheric oxygen is utilized by the tissue, at that time carbon dioxide as a harmful gas is given out to the atmosphere. This is the process of respiration. As you know, student, let us talk about anatomy and physiology of human respiratory system. Yes, students, our respiratory tract is divided into two parts, upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. Upper respiratory tract comprises with nose, nasal cavity and pharynx. Larynx is also in the upper part. Now, lower respiratory tract, it is comprises with the trachea, tracheoles or bronchioles, lungs and alveoli. These are the basic parts of our respiratory tract. When we discuss about the nose, it consists of two parts, that is the external nose and nasal cavity. It helps in the filtration of air and make it warmer. It also prevents from dust particles. The cilia, which is present in that cavity, that play a very important role in taking a prevention from the pollution. The moist epithelium function into warmer and humidity. It is the coming from the air. The air which entered in the nasal cavity, it become warmer due to the epithelial cilia present in it. Oral cavity. Oral cavity is the wider opening through which much more oxygen is entered along with the air. But in this case, there is no filtration job is not going on through the mouths. The next part of the respiratory part is the pharynx. Pharynx is a tube formed by skeletal muscles and lined by mucous membrane. It trap and destroy the pathogens. It helps in it is a common passage, students, for the food as well as for the air entered in the body. Now the next part of our respiratory system is larynx. Larynx, it is the cartilaginous structure connect pharynx to trachea. Larynx is the cartilaginous structure connect pharynx to the trachea and help to regulate the volume of air that enter and leave the lungs. It is also known as voice box. Larynx is also known as voice box. In male, it probably more prominent and known as Adam's apple. Larynx or voice box protrudes outside when a boy reaches to the age of puberty. Okay students, in next video we will discuss lower respiratory tract. Thank you very much.